We are reporting from Velachery in Chennai due to the unprecedented rains that pounded the city. Several parts, several pockets of Chennai are completely flooded. Now, South Chennai and North Chennai are amongst the worst affected areas, and Velachery, of course, comes under South Chennai. There are lakes, there's a marshland here, and because of that, this remains a very, very vulnerable area. Not just now, it has been a vulnerable area even when 2015 floods hit Tamil Nadu, hit Chennai. Velachery was one of the worst affected, and it continues to be that because of the presence of lakes. The lakes were, of course, overflowing. Several residential areas in and around this area are completely inundated due to water, and the residents are finding it extremely difficult even to get their basic essential, even to step out of their house because water has entered their homes and they do not have access. Several roads, you can see from the visuals how this entire stretch of road is completely cut off, and that is the situation for many people living in this area. They're cut off from the rest of the city, and because of that, they're not able to step out of their homes, even go and buy some essentials that they require. So what we're given to understand is that more boats are being deployed in this area to rescue people and bring them back to safety. That is something that the government is now prioritizing. In fact, while we were here, we saw DMK senior ministers coming to this area to take stock of the situation, to ensure that people are getting basic essential needs, and boats are being deployed to rescue people, to bring them back to safety. And Velachery, of course, remains a cause of concern for the government, for the Chennai Corporation as well. There are a lot of residential areas. In fact, if you remember, there's a video that has gone viral on social media which shows cars floating in an apartment complex that is also located nearby. So you can imagine the kind of situation. This, of course, is happening due to the lakes overflowing, and it's also a low-lying area, vulnerable area. So at present, this is, of course, going to be the topmost priority for the government, to ensure that people who are in distress are rescued and relief is given to those who, of course, require it. That is something that the government wants to focus on. But the people, of course, are facing a lot of inconvenience. There is no power in all of these areas, so there is no electricity, and that in itself causes so much difficulty. There is no access to roads, there is no access to basic essential needs. So it will, of course, take some more time for the water to recede from these areas. Though it has started to recede in core city areas, it will take time for the water to recede from areas such as Velachery, and that, of course, is going to be the next challenge for the government in order to ensure that water is drained out. Pumps and motors will be installed here to drain out water as soon as possible. The hope and prayer of everyone living in and around this area is for the water to recede and for their lives to come back to normal. With video journalist Daniel, this is Shilpa Nair in Chennai for India Today.